I thought he was joking the whole time. I can't believe it. Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I got you a blanket with my face on it." I thought he was bullshitting. I didn't think he was serious. 'Cause I don't know. I thought it was like kind of. I thought it was over the top. I didn't think he was actually gonna do that. He gave someone a picture at Walmart. They had to process it. It takes a lot of balls to just be like, hey, like, can you turn this into a blanket? So someone had to like process that. They didn't think it was a little weird. That's just so funny though. I laughed so hard because I was like, wait a minute. Like I held it in my hand. The like I was on the phone with him, and I swear, like I came home and there was a package there waiting for me, and I thought it was his. And so I like grabbed it, and it was kind of I could feel cloth inside of it. So I thought it was. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, Ben, did you really give me a blanket? He's like, no, you have to, like I forgot what he said, but I was like, oh my god. So I opened it up. I was like, oh wait, it's just my. It was a jacket, and I forgot that I bought my jacket was supposed to arrive that day. So I was like, okay, it's just my jacket. So I just didn't think he was actually gonna do it, and then today I like opened it. I like grabbed it. I was like, oh shit, it's square and it's like it feels like cotton or whatever. And then I start opening it, and like I could see the corners of it, and I didn't see his face or anything. It was kind of like an outer outlining of something, but it was a picture, and then it's like him. I just died laughing. Like I'm sure, like all my neighbors heard me laughing. I laughed so hard I almost like fainted. God, because I'm like sick right now. So like I was just. Gosh, freaking Ben, some funny ass shit. So when am I gonna get when am I gonna get a blanket with your face on it, baby bear? Oh my gosh. What? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, my throat's all messed up right now. My throat is all messed up right now.
Control.
Mm, sort of. It's just kind of like.
Show your enemy this is
I
take the zone.
don't know if I'm being an asshole or what, but I'm just being complainy because it's just I hardly know her, and we met a day early, and so we went to the movies, and I was gonna pay for her, and then when we got there, she was like, "Well, we need popcorn," and she just like expected me to pay for everything. And I get this,
You
I
captured
guess like
Zone
just
B.
being
Zone
traditional dater, but it's
advantage is
like I bought popcorn, and after that she was like, "Well, we need a drink with it." It's just like everything. She's like telling me what to buy, and it's like shit. Like I don't go out like
yours. Zone A lost.
buying snacks whenever I go to the movies, um, but yeah, and I paid for her, and then um after we got dinner.
Zone C
Well, we're like
captured.
looking for places to
Have
eat,
advantage.
and initially we are gonna go out for I know you're already like James is such a cheap ass, but um originally like I had a plan, like I didn't mind you know paying for New Year's dinner, and she even um so that was like what we're gonna do. It's like
Zone B
dinner and a
lost.
movie, and I was gonna pay for it. But then she came in a day early, so we ended
Zone
up
A
meeting up
captured. You
beforehand,
have zone
like
advantage.
a day before, and that's when we're like, hey, like we'll just do the movie today, and then um we'll like get some food, and
Zone
she's
C lost.
that's when she was like, like I was just looking around, like making suggestions, and she's like, no, that's too casual. Just like it's just like what the fuck? Well, I'm like you're not the one. You're not paying for any of it. Like I don't know. But and she like her excuse was
Zone
that
A
it was our
lost.
first date, so it should be nice.
Get those zones
But
back.
it's like, but we're gonna go have a New
B
Year's
is
dinner the
lost.
next
The
day.
battle is still close.
I don't know. So yeah, I just figured the day before it would be something casual, like a chilled place to eat, nothing like real fancy, and then um,
Zone C captured.
but yeah, it wasn't bad. Her dinner was like $11. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't like $40 or something. Um, I don't know. I'm just so used to like I'm just so used to dating women who like insist on like paying for themselves. But like this time, I just want to be a gentleman. Uh, but like in total, over like 2 days, I spent like um it was like $40, 40 or $50, and it's like I hardly even know her. It's like I don't know. It's just I would like to treat someone to dinner or something when it's like romantic, or like when I really care about them. It just yeah, I just don't know what to do about first dates. And I know my sister always told me like you should always pay for it, but it's like um I also hear her
Zone
talk
C
about how she gets all these
power
free
play.
dinners and stuff,
Enemy
and
has
like
those zones.
yeah, I don't know. It might just be that like I mean, a part of it is I chose to take her out on New Year's Day, so I was like asking for it.
Your opponents have built a lead. Destroy
I
it.
just wish we would have like known each other more, so I wouldn't have like
Your enemy
I don't
can't
know.
kill if they're dead.
And I just didn't like her attitude about like always. She was the one like calling the shots, like saying what we should get and
Zone
stuff, and
C captured.
I didn't want to be rude and be like, well, no. It was hard. Like
5 minutes
I
remaining.
don't know. Do you get my frustration, or do you think I'm a cheap ass? What? Which is weird because she's like super shy and quiet and stuff, and I was just But she was like nudging me along, like, well, we should do this, or we should get that, or no, that place is like too cheap or whatever. God,
Zone C lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
what? What do you mean $50 on an... I'm talking not between the both of us, just for her. What do you get on a first date? Filet mignon and wine? Shit. Fucking $20 snacks.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
But what you know what's funny though is that I think the day after um
3 minutes remaining.
the day after I asked her what she was doing, and she said she was looking at these videos on YouTube, and I was like, well, what kind of videos? And it was ironically enough, she was watching videos called it was on this phrase called men go their own way, and it's basically like a group of men who are kind of like men's rights activists, like meninists or whatever, like they say.
Power play.
um
Took them. Now hold.
they don't, they're opposed to getting into relationships and marriage because they see it as like a loss to them, like as a man they end up losing, like they lose money out of it. They end up like it's not a fair deal. Like men are expected to be the providers and stuff, and they have to do all these things for other people, and so it's kind of like like a group who says like, you know, men they shouldn't conform to like society standards of like chivalry and stuff. Like it's I,
You captured zone B. You have advantage.
but she was like interested in it. She was like, well, she was curious about it, and it's like, well, yeah. I mean, I kind of paid for like everything for you. I did, which is, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I'm like at this rate. They talk about cost benefit analysis, and it's like at this rate, yeah. I'm like, thank God I got a credit card. Like shit. I'm no sugar daddy.
1 minute left.
I said I'm used to dating women. Like I said in California, I'm used to like going Dutch on dates and stuff. Like women in California insisted on paying for their own meal, and
B lost.
they found it like offensive when I tried to pay for them. Like they want to be independent, but
30 seconds.
what? What?
You captured zone C. You have zone advantage. Ten seconds.
No, someone's calling me.
You're defeated. Fight again. Persistence is key.
No. Yeah,
No, not this time. Controlling those zones is the only path to victory.
Well, I was like jobless before. And I usually date like more low maintenance chicks, like, and I don't like people who are picky about places that they eat at, or I just didn't grow up like that. Like, but I get that there's like a time and place to be classy. Like, you want to go out and do things. I'm not always gonna be thrifty, but I don't look down on places that are like casual. But yeah, I texted my friend and I was like, um, I put like feminist. I was like, damn, dude, I miss going Dutch on dates, and then I put like feminist is greater than sign than traditionalists. I'm like, at this rate, I'm gonna go broke. Got fucking two mouths to feed now. Wow, wow. Like, I get. No, I'm just saying, like, back in the day, it was more of a requirement for men to be a provider because like women didn't have jobs and stuff. But it's like there's like a lot of women in the workforce nowadays. Like, so I know why like it was before. Like they needed like a man to survive. Like, shit. Uh, which one? Just kidding. Alright. He's alright. Yeah. As long as a little bit. I was sick too this weekend. I took Monday off.
Time to fight, Guardian.
Kind of,
What do you need?
sorta. I mean, there's just more going on in this one, and the other one, it's like I play through it all, so I just have like online mode. I mean, I guess I could
Don't
try and find the
waste it.
dinosaur bones.
Don't waste it.
Should I try and do that? It's just
Explosions make everything better. Make me proud, Guardian.
You're alive, Guardian. Fight like it.
what's that? I should read to you. Why? Oh my gosh. A little audiobook. Yeah, I know. Why? Am I gonna tuck you in too?
Hey, I think that's a good one.
Oh.
A pleasure, Guardian. How's the fight? Style. We've got that. What do you seek?
Why?
We lost everything but our sense of style. Is there something you need? A little polish, a little redecorating, and this might be home. We took a hit, but we're still standing.
You want to know probably like the lamest date that I've ever had? Um what? No, it's no, it relates to your story. I was getting there. That's kind of, it's pretty lame when people come in and they just like hop out on you. How long was he there for? Because I mean, in comparison, Kaya, I was gaming with you for like 4 hours and then I was gonna hop off here and like, wow, James just abandoning me. It's like Jesus, how long I gotta be here? You're always up and running, James. God. Like, how long was he at your house for? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do that sometimes where you guys like want me over, but then I have plans with other people. Like, but that's like before I go to your place. Who? You? Or his friend? Uh. Do you want me to? Do you want me to send you a video of me eating them slowly? What? Just because you think they're so nasty? Are you kidding me? I've had like no. What are you talking about? What? I've had like a 2 pound can of beets before. Oh, dude, I love him. It's like crack, dude. It's like I can't stop eating them. You know what's wrong, Kaya? People who don't eat beets, they're wrong. Mhm. I don't, because I still eat them.
Holiday has detected an unusual amount of electricity being redirected into the arcology.
Yep. Juice like that can only mean one thing. A network of CPUs. Powerful ones. Maybe powerful enough to decrypt that Cabal signal we intercepted.
Unfortunately, we don't know where the network might be located.
So you're gonna have to snoop around, not draw too much attention.
No,
Got it.
this is just story mode right
Securing
now.
this asset could turn the tide of this war with the Red Legion. Without it, I don't know what comes next.
Yeah, there's Amir. You can't kill him in the free world, but there's oopsie. They're computers. Yep.
Looks like the Fallen were trying to break through those tiles.
Ice cream. Of course.
The bright future of space colonization in the shadow of Saturn.
Sounds like the Arcology's operating system is back online.
I knew it. Keep an eye out for an OS access terminal. You can use it to pinpoint the CPU network.
Oh. I was just choosing not to talk. Yes. Do I always have to talk? It's a little Roomba. Roombas.
Over there. One of the access terminals we're looking for. The CPU network is deep in the maintenance levels. Amanda, is this what we're looking for?
Bingo! That's the place.
Okay, I've got the location. Let's find a way down.
This creepy music. Yeah. Or person.
Looks like the hive dug
That's
a
me.
shortcut for us. Let's head down that hole in the ground. Definitely in hive territory now. These hive spawn pods are different from the ones we saw before. Maybe a different brood or a different generation. Gross and confusing.
Indeed. Keep radio chatter to a minimum. We don't want to draw any unnecessary attention.
You weren't supposed to hear that. You weren't supposed to hear that. Oh man, I just died. Too bad, so sad. Oh, fuck. Losing money. Well, I bought that. I'm waiting on that, the globe picture. So that's not gonna come till like maybe like a week from now. I moved my TV. I have my bed complete, so I have my my mattress on my bed, my box spring, and I have my TV in my room now. So I'm no longer in my living room. I need to figure out what to do about a couch. Ooh. Have you seen Aquaman? I think you'd like it. It's pretty cool. Yeah. In theaters. Why I gotta make this all creepy? Probably will. What the fuck? Yeah, that's some creepy ass shit. I need to change the music. Hold on, I'm gonna I'm gonna play some classical music.